The events that took place here earlier will send a shudder through every parent. People here are struggling to comprehend them. This morning, just a short way up this road, a Taylor Swift-themed holiday club was taking place, aimed at girls aged between 5 and 10, when a masked man, armed with a knife, pulled up in a taxi, entered the venue and began stabbing adults and children inside. The scale of the emergency services response in this residential road only goes so far to reflect the horror that unfolded here this lunchtime. Witnesses who saw mothers screaming in the street, young children among those injured in a series of stabbings at a summer holiday club. Colin owns a garage next door. He told me what he saw was like something out of a horror movie after seeing a masked man arrive in a taxi.
He was literally covered up, had a green hoodie on and everything, paper, one of COVID masks. We went next door, I went back into work. The next thing, one of my colleagues screaming down the phone at me, "You need to get out here now." And when I went out, he's holding like a 6-year-old girl in his arms, covered in blood, trying to save her. He'd been in the building more or less and got her out. He needed money. And then the others were coming out, and then I noticed some more on the floor over here.
The North West Ambulance Service said it had treated 8 people for stab wounds, some of them taken to Alderhay Children's Hospital, as Merseyside police declared a major incident. Officers were called to Hart Street in Southport just before midday. ITV News understands the incident happened at a community hub and pregnancy care centre where a Taylor Swift dance and yoga workshop was being held. Armed officers seized a knife and made an arrest. Now police say a 17-year-old is in custody. Ryan's mother lives on the street. He didn't want to show his face, but told us what she saw.
There was a woman who was screaming, saying that her child was lost, or she can't find a child. And they let her into the cordon, and she ran down, and so all she could hear was screaming and crying, saying, "That's my child, that's my child."
This evening, a house 5 miles from the scene was being searched in connection with the incident, which police say they do not think was terror-related. The Prime Minister called it horrendous and shocking as the Home Secretary spoke in the Commons.
I know the whole House will be very concerned at the extremely serious incident that has taken place in Southport. All of our thoughts will be with the family and loved ones of those who are affected.
Tonight, in this community, that sense of shock is matched by disbelief that a summer holiday activity aimed at such young children could be targeted in this way.